National President ke NPP Ubadeiru Menteri Rangba ke Jela Konrad ke Sangma haga khatlai tarik nai wiang ula kentat mardor ke jingkeno jong ke seng san perthei ki badan hak liang pyrshah da ka baong om judan manu ru ki ban kawang mau ya dieng ubom seisoh habakran ha ka jingalang ka parti ban pediang sngo bhaya u MLA barim ke nongkrem uba lambor malnyang bat ki nongkar shan jong u Konrad la banjur bak NPP kelas sakhi ki kam bakatre ki bapen keladur ya ka Meghalaya baka jingbam la pediang jong ki liang pyrshah ya ka nega jingkiu shaprang kala pelong ki bakin pensap riang ki kubor lamler bat ya lambak la ya upai ba Kidon Shibun ki mat ki ba ki parti liang pyrshah kila keren pyrshah ya ka NPP ngaju ong ya baro ba om judan manu ru ki ban kawang mau ya udieng ubom seisoh Mentai kiliang pyrshah kilayu i bat senguthu ya ki jat kam ki bangi lale ban pen keladur ya ka jela jongi. Kilayu i ya ki kam ki balajia hendrei kim kuwa ban pediang ya ka roi kapar bat kim kuwa ya ki pat ba bagin pediang lani bakin yo i ya ki. Kumta ha ka jaka ban ya keren halor ki mat paya day bat ka roi kapar lani ya ki kam bakongsan jong ka jela. Kiliang pyrshah ki pershang da ki weipat ki khubor ki ban penthame upat ba da ki khubor ki bamshisha. Nalor kata u Konrad ula kentaj ru halor ki khubor hamsaya ki baong bakadan ka jinga kan ad hapedeng ki nongelam hapok ke NPP. Kata kum ka jinga per jingmut hapedeng ki sembut menteri rangba uba prestun tensong bat uba sengau balang dhar. U ong ba ule keren bat uba sengau balang ubala pentikna bakadai tang ka khubor lamler. Haba kani khubor kalami ngala keren ya usnga balang bat ngala keli u hatu pidam ula jubab da ka baong ngamtep nangno kani khubor kami ong u Konrad na kaliang menteri rangba ula pediang sngo bhaya uba lambor bat ya kinong kershan ki balawan ban penyaso syaka NPP ha kani ka jingalang bat penpau ru ba udan ya ka jinga de parlok ka bajan bha bat uba lambor kaba lasuk thiet na ka jinga buram mar kiliang ba ka jing ang nut ban syakri ya ka jela ka jingalong parlok hapring jongi ka khampalat ban ya ka san perthei bat ka bala pun syong nongrem ha ka jing shania bat ka jing ang nut ban syakri ya upat ba ka jela ula benram u menteri rangba ula ai khublei ru ya kini git khat bathmai ki bala a ya ka jing shania ha ka thong jo ka NPP ban pen keladur ya ka Meghalaya bat pen scam ya ka nongrem jo ka parti halor ka jingple jingmut nak benta ka roi kapar bat ka jingkiu jong barok ki constituency.
We have known each other for a very, very long time. And our friendship is beyond politics. Our friendship is based on our mutual respect for each other. Our friendship is based on the trust we have in each other. Our friendship is based on our mutual desire and common desire to always serve the people of our state. In the past also, we have had many discussions where there were discussions of him joining the party. But we could not take it to the logical conclusion. But today, by God's grace, by His blessings, and by the support of Malam's workers and supporters and leaders, this has been made possible. So I take this opportunity to thank all of you also for having faith in the National People's Party, for joining us in our mission to transform our state and in our objective to serve the people of our constituencies and of the state as a whole. Friends, today there are a lot of points that are mentioned by opposition parties against the National People's Party. And I tell almost everyone, nobody throws stones at a tree that does not bear fruit. Today, the opposition sees and realizes the kind of work that we are doing to transform our state. They are seeing the kind of work that's happening. They don't want to accept the development. And they don't want people also to accept or to see it. So rather than discussing on development issues, rather than discussing on important issues of the state, opposition parties try to bring out different kind of news to distract people. News that is not even true. Just few days earlier, there was news that there's a big rift between the NPP leaders. Preston and Conrad are not talking to each other. Stubba is very angry with Conrad. Friends, I have no words to say. When this news came out, I called up Masnova. Masnova, and I asked him, are you angry with me? He says, I don't know where this news came from. Friends, let me tell you one thing. I've been in politics for a very, very long time. I may be young at age. But I have seen politics since I was 12 years old. That was the first time I gave my public speech, when I was 12 years old. And I've been campaigning for the party from that age. I may not have been a person with a big position in the party. I was just a common worker. I used to stick posters for the party. I used to climb the tree and put flag. Sometimes scare poster of the opposition also. That's politics before. But I have been through all of that. And I tell you, in my entire political career till date, which spans maybe close to 25 years and above, the way the NPP team today is working, I can assure you there is no other team that works like the National People's Party. The kind of unity we have, the kind of commitment we have differences. I'm not saying we agree on everything. This is democracy. We may not agree. But then, we come together and we say, fine, we agree to disagree. But we will continue to work together. If there is a difference in opinion, we will be in the room, we will discuss it. But we will come out with one opinion and one decision at the end. And we will never go against that decision. The respect that we have in our party, anybody sitting here today will tell you. We may have differences, as I said, but there is always the effort from our side that we reach out. And I'll tell you why. The humility that is there in each leader's heart. To know that there is a purpose larger than my own individual purpose. There is a goal that's much bigger than what I individually want to achieve, which is what we need to do for the people of our state. That's what drives our decision making. That is what takes us forward. It's not about one individual or one person's decision. It's not about national president alone or chief minister's decision. No. It is a collective decision we take and we work together. But sadly, opposition, as I said, are not finding any other point that they start bringing out all this kind of fake news and information, which is fine with us because there is no truth in it. But we just find it very odd that this kind of thing is happening. And on the contrary, sometimes I look at different constituencies, especially in the opposition areas. There's a lack of development. Sometimes I doubt whether the MLA schemes also are being used properly or not in these constituencies. I hope the people of those areas will go ahead and file RTI and find out how the MLAs are spending their MLA scheme properly or not. How the MPs are spending their scheme or not properly. Please file RTI, find out. I have seen the kind of development and the kind of work that should be happening. And in governance, there is always opposition, there is always ruling. But for the sake of development of our people, even opposition MLAs in different areas, in different states, around the world, when required, work with the government for the development of their constituency. This is how democracy works. This is how governance works. But certain individuals and political parties refuse to even meet the chief minister. Refuse to even talk to chief minister. In the process, neglecting their responsibility for which they are elected. They are responsible to the people of the constituency. We try our best and we would like to work. But if we don't find the road, the channel, the medium to go and lead that development, we are handicapped. But I'm happy today that in Nongkrem constituency we have a tall leader in the form of Balambor. A person who is connected in the grassroots. A person who cares about development. I remember working last time with him, in the last term. The kind of roads that were made during his time. Still, it is those roads only that are present today in Nongkrem constituency, no other road. The kind of schemes that he gave during his time, only those schemes remain. I'll be happy. Balambor, we work with you as a true leader who cares about his people, who's connected and wants to see a change and bring difference. We will work closely to ensure that we are able to make a difference at the grassroots level and work closely with your people, with our people, and the people of Nongkrem constituency, and be able to give that kind of development that they deserve.